Alrighty, morning y'all. It is day 4 of climbing K2, which means we are more than or equal to one-tenth of the way through this expedition. But anyways, we got a stunning day out today. Let's freaking go. Chilling up here with this donkey mule. We got another pretty long day today, just like yesterday. We're going to a place called Goro 2. Well, that's the camp name, but we're gonna be just in that vicinity, setting up camp tonight. So we're gonna be migrating from where we are right now, which is Urdukas, which is a very sick camp. And we came all the way up that valley yesterday, and we're pretty much gonna continue going down it and kind of come to the right over here till we get to Goro 2. Of course, we're gonna be navigating over glacier, I assume, but blue skies. We're gonna see some insane peaks today. Today's game plan is to move out from Urdukas and make our way far up the glacier closer to K2. There's not really a name for where we intend on staying and setting up our new camp for the night. It's nearby this other camp called Goro 2, but I would say it's just about here on the glacier. Goats are just chilling.
They are just chilling.
Let's go. And the cows. Look at these dudes. Oh, damn. He didn't like you rolling up on him like that. All right, so we're leaving Urdukas right now. I forgot to get B-roll of the breakfast. Sorry, guys. So here's some peanut butter. But we had eggs, bacon, and some granola. Very nice. We're actually going to be descending for a little bit before we are on flat or going up. And we're just going to be heading this way, back over to the Baltoro Glacier. Walking through this field of mules and donkeys. Hello.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How about you?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
You remember? What's your name?
Musali.
Musali.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't forget.
Yeah.
Musali. Have a good one. Yeah, this should be a pretty fun day. We should be able to see Broad Peak and Gasherbrum 4 pretty well today, especially considering how clear it is out, which of course are some of the highest mountains in the world. Yeah, it looks like yesterday we had way more elevation gain, but today I think it's gonna be relatively flat, and I'm assuming we're gonna be hugging the right of this mountain and moving up alongside all these glacier rocks. Currently moving back through this mess of a glacier. Very nice. That water looks plungeable.
Plungeable, but maybe a little bit heavy on the mule feet.
This one is tempting right here. That looks pristine. But we got some sussy stuff on the snow there. Just like yesterday, we're currently in the Baltoro Glacier, just navigating our way through. We've been going for like 30 minutes or something. Got some streams to cross right here. Here, slip by these guys. Oh, going at it. Feet first, baby. We just had our first helicopter flyover. Somewhere in there, I can't see. Oh, over there. Pretty wild. Yeah, so if you guys watched the Ever series, there was like literally every 20 minutes, heli after heli flying through the valley. Because K2 is so much more remote, flights are like $25,000 each. So everything is portered up, no fresh steaks getting flown up to base camp. And also that means, well, you're far less likely to get rescued. And you know, if you got frostbite on Everest, you're able to get helied out of camp 2, even camp 3 now. But K2, you got to get yourself down, or else you're gonna be in a little bit of debt, my brother. All right, still just trudging our way through the Baltoro right now. You know the grind, but we got some interesting peaks right here. So that right there is Gasherbrum, and it's actually nicknamed K1. Its original name was K1 because when they did the initial surveys of this region, they actually thought that was the tallest peak, and it's not an 8,000 meter, which is so funny. Actually, it was the first peak that was surveyed in the area, not the first one that they thought was the tallest. So stop acting like you know what you're talking about, because you clearly don't. Nice. You were on the bridge, right? Yeah. All of you? Nice. That looks extremely heavy. How much we got? How many kilos?
22 above.
20, 22?
25.
25 kilos.
Yes.
Moving all through the glacier. It's hard work.
Our weight, this weight is 32 above.
30.
Above.
Good guys. All right. Could go for a little ice climbing session on one of those glacier formations. I mean, geez, they're just hustling, dude, in like the street shoes. I mean, we all got trail shoes, trail boots. These guys just don't give a damn. Alrighty, successful picnic right there. And if you're wondering how the heck we had a picnic out here, all those porters we've been seeing that are with us, the chefs, guys who have all the food and the tents and stuff, they're coming all the way with us to base camp. And of course, they're kind enough to give us a little nice picnic on our way up to Goro 2, which, although we can't see, is somewhere over yonder. But it's probably like 2 more hours to get over there. So not too far, but still a bit of glacial, dusty dirt navigation to go. It's just the most refreshing water you can get. Yeah, that's just electrolytes. Goro 2, another camp on the way to K2. This is Goro 2 right here. It's actually the camp most people will stay at. If they're trekking to K2 base camp, they'll stop here for a night. But because we want to go to K2 base camp tomorrow, we have to go a little bit further just so tomorrow isn't as long of a day. So there's another campsite, I'm assuming within an hour further. But it looks like a poppin' spot. Got some tents right there. Even more activity over there. We can go check it out. There's a bathroom. No more space toilets. Yeah, then we just have even more of a little civilization right there. All the donkeys of other groups have just arrived. Yeah, so we're just gonna go, yeah, I'd say an hour further. We're just gonna call this campsite we're going to, because I don't think it actually has a name. We're just gonna call it Goro 3. Time is flying by. We're only on day 4, but almost at base camp already. Before you know it, we'll be climbing and fingers crossed, summiting. Oh, this final walk to camp ain't bad at all. This is so scenic. These giant glaciers pushing up out of the ground. We are in the freaking mountains. Boys and girls, let's go. Oh, we're getting there. Camp is somewhere down there. Well, after 8 hours of trekking through the valley, oh my gosh, it's just been a slog moving through all of this glacier. I believe this is where we are setting up camp for the night. Let's go. Fist bump, brother. Let's go. Long day out. As you can see, that is the dining and cook tent, so we're gonna set up our tents somewhere in this area. Unfortunately, no space toilets. This is tragic. I think you actually take a left through here. Yeah, then K2 is like hidden behind these peaks right now. But we'll see it tomorrow. In the meantime, let's go get set up. Alrighty, camp is all set up. As you can see, I'm all moved in here. We got a little foam pad, inflatable sleeping pad in the sleeping bag. Hopefully can protect us from this rock penetration from underneath the tent. It's a bit brutal. Got this nice little stream to fill out here. Just some glacier melt off water. Of course, we're gonna use a Steri pen to make sure it's all good, because I checked up there to see if anything was dead or there's poop up there, but it looked pretty good to me, so. There's nothing better than some fresh glacial water. It's actually the most refreshing stuff on planet Earth. All right, I waited way too long to film the outro. It is now dark out. But anyways, We had some banger chicken and pasta. Look at it on screen. Dinner, it was actually so good. The chefs here are once again amazing. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 5.